The term for this week is euphemism. You should write down the term and the definition in your Bellringer book. From that English teacher's Bible, the Glossary of Literary Terms by Abrams, we learn that a euphemism is an expression that we use in place of another which we think is too harsh or too rude. I am sure that you are all familiar with the idiomatic term to push up the daisies. It's not literally meant. It's a softer way to say he's dead. You should recognize most of these euphemisms. They're all ways of saying that the person died. He's kicked the bucket, or he's no longer with us, or he's croaked, or he's gone to a better place, or he passed away. A lot of euphemisms are to do with death. Another euphemism that you'll recognize is I'm letting you go instead of you're fired. And correctional facility instead of jail. Can you think of topics that are prone to the use of euphemisms? How many times have you heard someone say that they need to see a man about a dog, or they need to use the little girl's room, or they need to powder their nose? All of these are euphemisms for using the toilet. We tend to think of bodily functions as embarrassing. Incidentally, some estate agents still refer to guest toilets as powder rooms. This is because the well-to-do used to reserve a room where their wigs could be powdered, and when powder became a common item of women's makeup, the name stuck. Sex is another area where euphemisms are used. Did your parents have the birds and the bees talk with you, where the mechanics of sexual reproduction was discussed? It's thought that this euphemism has its roots in literature, especially the poetry of the Cavalier poets of the 17th century, who compared the stirring of nature in springtime to awakening sensuality. The expression has become part of popular culture, and Cole Porter used the euphemism in the lyrics to a hit song, Let's Do It, which is a rather risque euphemism itself, and had to be qualified with an addition in brackets to placate the Mother Grundys, who might have been scandalized by the song title. The first line is, birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Another normal bodily function that is euphemized is menstruation. It's common to hear euphemisms like that time of the month or Aunt Flo is visiting. Thank goodness this is changing as positive period activism, yes, that's a thing, is breaking the taboos surrounding menstruation. Another taboo topic that often requires euphemisms is religion. If you have ever said, oh my gosh, or what the heck, then you are substituting gosh for God and heck for hell. A lot of words that are considered swear words started their lives as euphemistic terms for religious concepts. If you say damn it when you are frustrated with something, you're using a euphemized form of God damn it. And if you use bloody as an adjective, as in the bloody dog is always barking, you're actually referring to Christ's blood. Estate agents are often accused of using euphemisms when describing the houses they wish to sell. Have a look at the quaint, rustic, air-cooled, free-flowing, compact bachelor pad that you see on the screen. And the very open floor plan of this house. Do you see that it consists of just one wall, the front of the house? Politicians are another group of people who love to use euphemisms. Make sure that when you hear a politician talk about enhanced interrogation methods, that you know he's referring to torture, and that euphemisms like Hitler's final solution and the more recent ethnic cleansing are nothing more than sanitized terms for genocide. A great quote is this one by flamboyant English writer and wit Quentin Crisp. Euphemisms are unpleasant truths wearing a diplomatic cologne. You should have a clear understanding of what a euphemism is. By the way, the opposite of euphemism is dysphemism, when you use a deliberately offensive or disparaging expression for an inoffensive one. For example, if you say that the used cars in a second-hand car dealership are lemons, then you are saying that the cars are duds. You're using a dysphemism. This video is one of a series of BELLRINGER activities. Students should have BELLRINGER books. Mine use hardcover A5 notebooks, in which they jot down the notes, definitions, and reminders from these BELLRINGER videos. If you'd like to incorporate more of these BELLRINGER videos in your teaching or learning, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your friends and colleagues. If you have any suggestions or requests for more BELLRINGER activities, feel free to send me an email to the address that you see on the screen.